as a utility method. So I'm going to call it here directly. So first thing, we are making sure the pin is 4 digit longer, and pin 1 should match with the pin 2. We can add more sophisticated checking, but just I want to make it shorter so that I can go ahead. Later we can come back as our testing engineers provide some sort of loopholes in that security. Okay, so source replier. Hard coding I am not going to prefer anyway. I will be moving all the text into strings.xml file. But for testing, I'm still keeping them. Not more than that or lesser will also accept it. To strictly verify the length is 4. This is where I can save my data. For time being, I'm not going to check anything, the empty values, but you can extend this part to verify, validate your text field, whether the user actually enters the phone format, email format, and all the stuff. We'll have a another part where we'll come back to all those things and set the validation perfect. We'll add a regular expression to validate email format, phone format, something like that. But at present, I'm just going to save them. Set pin. Initialize email. Just a mail. Okay. The last one, which is image URI, I'll set to null because chances are there it is going to be null. Sajid, if you want. Okay, so I saved everything here. So hopefully all those things get saved. I may also put a toast stating that. Everything got saved. Then the user will swipe back to login and then he will validate himself. The last part I'll finish it off, then we can go for lunch break. This is called pin edit. Okay, so it should match with the one which you have already registered, and then it will validate and allow you. Default pin is 1234. We have to do certain additional security features, but we'll do that a little later. Okay, so let the user create his own pin. In my case, 455, 4567 I'm entering. Let me enter something wrong. This thing I am not saving yet, I think. Change it. Pin does not match. 4567, I remember. Which one I gave? Okay, saved. We have to do something here. Once the user click on register, automatically the ViewPager takes the user back to login. We have to do some sort of mechanism. 4567. Once I log in, it takes me to the SMS reply activity. So login validation, we made it success. So which takes me the wrong pin enter. So only if I enter, I need to make it as a password type. So it takes me and allows me login. So I'm assuming the data has been saved. In registration, I don't need to show it again, but anyway, my all information have got saved through the preference. Later part, tomorrow, I'll write the main area where the SMS replier, how it is going to work. So here I'm going to do everything through the fragment again. I'm going to keep navigation drawer where it will have various options. The first option would be setting the automatic messages. A list view would be there, and option to compose a new message and have the message selected. The second one, my account link, where you can change your registration data, and then it is going to have a settings page. There you can set various settings such as what do you call add personalize something, or maybe silent the ringer or something else. The fourth one, blacklist or whitelist area, I can do it. Settings will also have do not reply message to a 4-digit phone number, something like that. So couple of features, and finally logout button. So when clicking the logout, the user can come out. Here an auction bar on the top, I want to keep on or off button so that the SMS replier in one shot could be set to deactive mode, so it will stop responding to any incoming call or message. So rest here it's going to contain a navigation drawer. So in this part we have added a nice registration feature with the swipe option as well. So I want you to get used to this particular part first, along with the what I call uh, preferences. I hope it has been added because I gave the task much before. If you have completed, fine. If not, you just finish it along with this uh, fragment. What do you call fragment pager or ViewPager? So pager fragment adapter plus ViewPager we have seen. ViewPager is quite flexible and it has a built-in tab mechanism, and n number of tabs can be added without worrying any space limitation. Automatically it will adjust everything, and it adds a nice feature as well. And I can also attach a fragment pager listener so that which page is currently, or which fragment is currently showing. And of course I can programmatically control the view pager current views. This is what I want to add. When the user click on register, automatically I want the user to come to a login pager so that he can go ahead and log in. So that part I'll extend it tomorrow. That's it for today. I almost modify the entire part, but most of the codes are same, but I moved it to a two activity based one. One activity takes the registration as well as the login. The second activity where we are going to write the SMS reply. I also created a utility class which will do it's a utility thing, like maybe so toast I moved it here, so various persistent part I moved it here. So everything so I can control it in one single class itself. So I purposely wanted to have a static type because anyway it is going to require a context, so the context can be supplied through an activity. Uh, in one line I can access the memory information instead of initializing, and through that I access. I could have made it much even simpler by having the key itself as an identifier, but I don't want to make it much kind of micro specific coding, like as if got a very limited number of lines. Just having a more number of codes is not going to affect our coding. It gives a clear idea about what kind of logics we have used. So anyway, so that's it. I'll post these source code to a website so you can start your hands-on part in the session.